What's up, everyone? This is a shout out to a homie, Noxious. As you can see, there's this video where he was trying to beat my score in Titanfall. I had a 22 plus wins kill streak video. I went flawless, and here he is trying to get back at me or try to beat my score. He didn't pull it off, but I highly suggest you checking that video out and checking out his other videos, because check him out. He has some really sweet videos. Hit him up, like his videos, and definitely subscribe to him, because he's a really nice and cool guy. And I have some more shout outs, so I will be back in a moment. What is up, everyone? Welcome back. Sorry to be doing these shout outs in little pieces. They're super short, so don't be too mad. We got Alphahex's channel here. You need to check him out. He is doing a lot of these. If you see right here where I'm circling, he's doing these tips and tricks videos like I used to. The old the old micro video, it has been taken down the last time I checked, and Alphahex is trying to replace it, trying to keep the community, the Supreme Commander 2 community going, and trying to help newer players. So definitely check him out, subscribe to his channel, like his videos, and comment and say, hey man, I like what you're doing. So anyhow, without further ado, here is the video. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to this video. I know you had to sit through 2 shoutouts. Hopefully you are going and checking those guys out, because they are super cool. I'm going to first start out by saying this replay was not sent in by Alphahex. I repeat, not sent in by Alphahex. He is in this video, however, but he was not the one who sent it in. So this match is on the iconic Fields of Isis. I have been casting many 2v2s on this lovely map. So let's see who Team 1 consists of. It is Unknowndesire, once again, spawning in as the purple UEF commander, doing a triple research station build. That is nice. And his engineers are going to mass all the things. And his teammate is named Cash 18 plus. What an interesting name. It appears he's building a couple strip clubs and some brothels. So everybody, be sure to bring cash. Be sure to be 18 and older. If not, please shut the window. Stop watching the video, because clearly we have some pornographic images coming up. I am just kidding. Don't shut down the video. Continue watching. But there will be no boobies. I promise you that. There are 3 air factories for Cash 18 plus as the yellow UEF commander, aka a pimp. And Team 2, there is Kuipie spawning in as the green UEF commander, doing a double air factory build. He's a little bit behind his opponent because they have 3, but he is doing the commander trick, which is the right thing to do. And his teammate, we got Alphahex, the orange Cybern commander, starting off with 3 research stations and a line of PGens. I don't know how I feel about that there, Alphahex. Anyhow, he is having an engineer go up with him. That's not a bad idea at all. So I think there were some scouts going off. I probably missed it. Yeah, you can see some dead air units. So it appears QOB. I'm going to call him Kuipie. I'm sorry if I am butchering your name. It is Kuipie. I'm going to say Kuipie because I like that. Yeah, I'm butchering your name probably, but get over it, everybody. That is the way it goes. It's a curse of the commentator, and we are going to have to deal with it. So, Kuipie saw all the things up north, and I do believe he saw all the things down south. He is a little bit behind in the air, but not too bad. And I think he may be having power trouble, perhaps. I'm not completely sure what Cash 18 plus. Yes, he's stopping all the things to build AP gen. Let's speed it up here, everyone. And Alpha makes it to the front first, and he's definitely going to get a tactical missile launcher on this. And there it is, as I said that, in all its glory, ready to blast whatever is here. So it's always good to be first to the front. He's probably going to get a shield on that. So he's going to see more of the things. And I like how Kuipie is definitely expanding and sending back an engineer to make sure that these airplanes are coming out at a very, very good speed. And look at this. All three of these guys. Is that even building? Why even no building? Anyhow. Oh, there it is. So he had 2 engineers building. He had all 3 pumping out air factories. And there's a land factory with the shield. That is the way to go. A tactical missile launcher would be nice to try to counter that. And Megalith's going down there for Alphahex. His name is Alpha, but it's really Alphahex in disguise. Not a very good disguise. It's kind of like a crappy mustache. We see right through you, Alphahex. Look at that mustache. Where is it? It's a cyber mustache. It looks like a building like this. Just playing. But anyhow, it's Alphahex, everybody. I promise you. So, Unknowndesire and Cash 18 Plus. My goodness, your names, guys. Like, it's so perverted in a way. They are dropping down in air gantry, aka the Mile High Club, because we know your desire now, Unknowndesire7. You obviously want something dirty up in the sky. So let's see how dirty it could be and what it could do to Alphahex and Kuipie. And is Alphahex building a research station? Yes, he is, right up front. He really wants to get that research advantage. And Kuipie doing the wise thing and seeing what the heck that is. And he sees it, but gets blown out of the sky. But that is a very good piece of intel. And Cash 18 Plus gets training too on his units. But that's a great piece of intel because he gets that Megalith, and I could guarantee you he's going to go straight for bomb bouncers after this one. Maybe even loyalists, but probably bomb bouncers because that's an overpowered thing. Repair rate, I think he's going for bomb bouncers. He has an AA tower. That is a good placement there right underneath that, and an AA on the factory. That's great placement under the shield. It will last for a while. More AA towers to protect that. That's not a bad idea because you never know. Those AC-1Ks could be incredibly deadly. But then again, I didn't read what was researched. So let's take a look inside Team 1's gantry. It's a shadow. I think the shadow looks like a mega fortress. Or is it empty? I don't know. But that's a gangbang right there. Oh, it's a mega fortress. And that is a gangbang of engineering units working on that. I mean, look at that. They're all around it. Cash 18 Plus and Unknowndesire are definitely just, well, no longer a gangbang. It's a solo. Nice. Nice. And it's oh, and he's leaving. Going to make sure he, well, why haven't you capped all your mass there, Cash 18 Plus? I think he's trying to, he's working off of tips, everybody. He's trying to shake that booty, but it's just, it's not working. He's got to really, he's got to put down these mass extractors. I don't know. He's allowing Kuipie to catch up with the 3 air factories. That's definitely not what you want. And AA towers on these guys. That's not a bad idea considering what is going to be popping out. There's 2 mega fortresses. Well, going to be 2 mega fortresses, and that's going to be super, super painful. I think Alphahex got power detonate. And let's see, is this going to be a mega popping out of this bad boy? I can't really see in there. Where do I see? Ah, there we go. And it's a bomb bouncer, as predicted, everybody. How do I know Alphahex or what? But anyhow, Cash 18 Plus has got training 3, and Kuipie has no training on his wasps. Alpha has hunker on his... That's the right thing to do. Definitely get hunker, and I think Kuipie needs hunker as well. 4 air factories for Kuipie to 3 of Cash 18 plus. And there's an air battle going on. Massive air battle with the AA tower, with the anti-air of the Mega Fortress really helping out. They are going over poor Kuipie's base. They stopped an engineer from building an AA tower. And look at those nasty, nasty gunships with the shield on them. That is so, so terrible. But it appears Kuipie won the air battle. So his air units are just going to go to town against these other units without any AA, as Cash 18 Plus is trying to get back in the fight with those wasps. And down goes the Mile High Club. One has ran out of Viagra. And will the second one... Oh, and the second one goes limp, as well as Cash 18 Plus is very strong in the air. But Kuipie's base is being utterly annihilated by Unknowndesire's obvious desire to wreck Kuipie's base. I hope you brought the lube there, Cash 18 Plus. And what was your name again? Unknowndesire, who obviously knows what he wants. That Mile High Club, casino, and strip club joint is in the sky again. And OP Cybran with their OP bomb bouncers and OP long-range artillery. This is pretty much going to seal the deal, in my opinion, everybody. Yeah, it looks like Cash 18 Plus and Unknowndesire have really brought the lube out on these main bases here. They are utterly just getting wrecked. It is really, really painful to watch this go down here. I like how Cash 18 Plus is protecting... Oh! The structure detonate destroyed the Mile High Club. I didn't know that could actually happen. And 2 long-range artillery stations are blasting away at Cash 18 Plus's base as bombers are being pumped out. I would like to see... Ah, nice. I would like to see more shields, but that's just going to delay the inevitable because Cybran are so nasty when it comes to artillery. It's really not fair. It's really overpowered. And Kuipie's trying to get in the game with at least 5, was that 4? I can't count, everybody. I apologize. Oh, he's changing his mind right there. He's sucking that bad boy up. He should really control K it, then suck it up. That would get him the mass much quicker. And that bomb bouncer is going to annihilate everything in the area. I don't know why they are flying that Mile High Club over that bomb bouncer. And that bomb bouncer shields are down. Now's the time to do work on it, as Unknowndesire is desiring the destruction of that bomb bouncer. Those shields have blinked right back on. That is kind of overpowered, if you ask me, right there. That thing is in the yellow with health regeneration, and there's the shield again. I don't think there's any point in sending the broadswords. It's just going... They're just going to get wrecked. Unless Alphahex is going to be like, whatever. I don't think this is going to do much to that bomb bouncer anyhow. So a bunch of... There's got to be at least 3 of them in the... Yeah, there's like 5 long-range artillery with a nuclear missile. Oh, that is so rude, Alphahex. I'm just telling you. That's not cool. And there's a nuke silo up with shields. I like what's going on there. And a nuke silo, oh my goodness. Are you really building that right in the middle of nowhere there? That is going to be blasted from the face of the earth as soon as that is scouted by Kuipie. We know Kuipie's going to scout that bad boy out, and Alphahex is just going to destroy it. That is probably what's going to happen, and that's probably been seen. Yeah, it's being pinged. It's been seen by the cameras, and it's just going to get wrecked, just as Yeah. It appears Team 2 is now in possession of the loob as bombardment from the long-range artillery destroying nuclear silos, just destroying them, utterly wrecking them, and a nasty, nasty broadsword drop right over the base, while some of those mile-high clubs are getting destroyed, more than likely by structure detonate, and ow, that OP bomb bouncer doing work. That large amount, that large attack from Team 1 took out a pretty good, sizable chunk of Team 2's base, but it just didn't do all that was needed. A couple, well, at least one of the long-range artilleries has been destroyed, and both players would be smart of Team 2 to be under bomb bouncers and protected by adapters. Adapters are, that's OP Cybran. They are Turtle Kings. And Hunker by Kuipie. Finally, Kuipie gets Hunker, the right thing to do. He definitely wants to get underneath that bomb bouncer. Alpha should get underneath that bomb bouncer. And these adapter shields. Hunker right there, he would be impenetrable. I would be impressed if there was any way that that would be penetrated. And I think that was an all-out destruction of that nuke defense silo, as one goes up here and one goes down over here. The nuke defense and nuclear missile silo, but amazingly so, this almost has one nuke in the chamber, and it is completely going unnoticed and unmolested there, as Cybran long-range artillery is just being so rude. Research 4 on these structures, that is so mean and not okay, really. As shields going up for Team 1, they're trying to really protect themselves from the destructive power of Cybran long-range artillery. And here's the thing. UEF shields are not going to do that. Look, do you see how that just blew up in one volley? It's just really overpowered here, and UEF shields are just, they just go down so easily. I wish, another nuclear missile silo, and nice defense there by Alphahex. That's really going to be helpful there for Kuipie. Great teamwork. Strategic launch. Oh my goodness. And a nuclear missile, everybody. Going straight for the ACUs. Is that what is going down? And boom! Down goes a large portion of Team 2's base. Did that bomb bouncer die? No, it did not. Kuipie's still in the green. Alpha's in the yellow. And they should have scouted and found those two ACUs and done more damage, or take out the long-range artillery that may have been able to get them back in the game. But unfortunately, that nuke did not take out the bomb bouncers. It took out one gantry, but it did not kill both the ACUs. But it did kill both nuke defense silos. So that could actually be quite good for Team 1. And if that artillery is going for that, that's going to be so sad. Oh, that is so sad. It's going to be dead in a few volleys, everybody. That is pretty much Team 1's last hope, I believe, right there. Going up in smoke from OP Cybran artillery. Super OP, and boom, down it goes. Team 2 might want to build another one of those. Not out in the middle of nowhere like that. That's an obvious spot, because Cybran have that long-range info gathering station right there. It's pretty much a radar station. They're going to see everything that's built, and I know Alpha has the camera on the artillery, even though that's normally a useless perk or research to put on your structures, but it's quite useful when you could see that your enemies are building some BS. And a Hail Mary going against that nuclear defense silo or nuke but it's just not panning out there for Unknowndesire. Unknowndesire releasing some broadswords. Pretty much the worst thing to do against Cyberns. You should just get a bunch of bombers to just be super annoying right there. But he thinks he could deal with it with all of those, with the shield. See that's why you don't do that, because structure detonate will just wreck these guys. And mass converters, what the heck are you doing there, Alphahex? Well, Alphahex now is pretty much invincible. And if I was Unknowndesire and Cash 18 Plus, I'd be sending out engineers to be building random energy generators and make it look like I'm building more nuclear missile silos. And I would build nuke silos all over the place with engineers. That's definitely what I would do. I would just be super annoying and make it impossible for my opponent to get to them, because at least one of them will finish. And if you could destroy those things, you could make a comeback, guys. You could definitely make a comeback if you have at least one of these bad boys in these mega fortresses in the sky. Get a bunch of bombers and go to town on your enemy, of course. It might be a good idea if Team 1 went artillery themselves, got some of those disruptor stations. That could be very, 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 very useful in this situation, but who knows, maybe, maybe not. I am not completely sure on how UEF could beat OP Cybern. And a strategic launch there coming from Alphahex. The nuclear missile is going. Where is it going? It looks like it's going for Cash 18 Plus's base, and Cash 18 Plus is vacating the strip club. Those strippers are left to fend for themselves as that bomb goes boom. He makes it rain on all them strippers. And not the type of rain that they really, really want, but one mass extractor survives the attack. That is so strange. But anyhow, Cash 18 Plus gets the heck out of there, as he definitely should. And I really don't know what Team 1 is going to do against this. I like how they are, he is continually trying to do something here with those mega fortresses, but I think it's just too late for Team 1 at this point. I think Team 1 might be done for, because OP Cybern and their OP bomb bouncers and artillery stations are just making it impossible. There's Kuipie takes down the last of the Mile High Club stripper stations, whatever you call them. Boom! Down goes Unknowndesire, who desires to be ejected from the game in a massive glory of mushroom cloud destruction. And his teammate Cash 18 looks like he is going to press on and build a porno video rental store. So be careful, guys. That floor may be sticky. And it might be a theater. It looks like a porno theater, so you might see Pee Wee Herman up in there, everybody. Excuse me for my little hiccup. And it's raining men. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's raining Cybern artillery. It is pretty much hopeless there for Cash 18 Plus. I'm sorry for making fun of your name, Cash 18 Plus, but it's just too dang good. And boom, down he goes. And you can see that mushroom cloud. And this replay was sent in by definitely not Alphahex. See him? It wasn't this guy, even though he did a great job. It was sent in by this guy. It was sent in by Kuipie. Thank you very much for your first submission here on StealSpeaks being cast. Very, very good match. It was 32 minutes and 50 seconds in the game clock, as you can see down there. Super long video, but I don't think the viewers at home mind all that much that it was a long video, and I certainly didn't mind casting it. So thank you very much for sending that. And Alphahex, thank you for being in the video, because you play all the time. And viewers at home, if you couldn't tell by the shout out, that Alphahex has a YouTube channel. I'm definitely going to link that below, and I will definitely put a link to this on the video, so you can just click it, hit him up, subscribe to his channel, like his videos, and share them with his newer players, because he is working hard on how to play this game better, and clearly he knows how. So check his videos out for sure. So anyhow, Kuipie, you played awesome. Great job there protecting these skies. And great job there, Alphahex. You did awesome. Unknowndesire, you played in such an amazing manner. That nuke was so tricky. It did a great job wrecking Team 2. Nice job. And Cash 18 Plus. I like that opener. There was lots of air in the sky stopping Kuipie's Air Force. So you did an awesome, awesome job. All players did great. So thank you very much for watching this video, everyone. So like it, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends, family, and foes, because you know they need something to watch too. And as always, everyone, GG.